Welcome to part 30 of Grand Theft Auto 5. And if you hate the DeSantas, say for Michael before, by God, you're gonna hate him by the end of this mission. I promise you. Because this is the mission that will pretty much, well, screw you over in the long run. Let's just put it to you like this. So with that said, let's get started.
What is wrong with you smoking in my house? You know, ever since that psychotic pal of yours turned up, you've turned into an even bigger asshole.
Thank you. Your support in my difficult times means the world to me.
I've supported you. I left everything to come here with you, and still, that crazy bastard turns up.
I'll handle it.
How?
I don't know.
Oh, you know what? Just keep him away from me and the children, you low-life, whoremongering asswipe.
Did someone say yoga?
No, I think she said whoremongering asswipe.
Hello, Fabien, darling.
Namaste, Amanda. Are we ready to practice?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, she's very centered. A regular oasis of peace and tranquility, this one.
Anger issues and worse friends. No wonder I'm so upset.
You too, please. Namaste. We practice. Miguel, join us, please.
No, please, no.
No,
No.
the yoga is for sharing. Come, Miguel, come.
Awesome. So, Fab, if you can make me as happy and mellow as my wife, it'll be a job well fucking done.
We are all on our own journeys, Miguel.
Yeah, no doubts. Why is she driving a tank on hers?
Perhaps to deal with your hostility, Michael. Now here is good. We have the sun and the moribunda. The asshole. Now we begin and put the asshole to the earth. Yes, we begin each sequence. Tadasana. Yes. Or mountain pose.
All right.
Un, deux, trois. Mouth and anus are perfectly in line. Show him, Amanda.
Un, deux, trois.
It is perfect. Now, Michael.
I don't know.
This is simple enough. All you have to do is push the left and right thumbstick to match the movements of the yoga and press the right and left trigger, or the R2 and L2 button in the PlayStation 3. Doesn't really matter. Just match the movements and keep in pace with the yoga. By the way, yoga is actually a great thing to increase your stamina. So at least Fabien's not wrong about that.
In and out with the breath, Michael.
Let it go. Isn't that far better than booze and nicotine?
This is gonna have to do.
Now we will do something more complicated. Sometimes, when I do this pose, I weep uncontrollably for hours.
Oh, wow.
You feel that? The emotion inside. Let it go. Michael, join us.
I feel like I'm
And in case you're wondering, yes, if those two
You breathe.
meters on your, that indicates the left and right thumbstick,
Tight.
actually go red, you will die. Yeah, I'm not kidding. Michael would hold his breath until he dies. So on that note,
There.
don't do that. So just once again follow the
This silly man forgets to
way
breathe.
that the arrows are pointing on the left and right thumbstick icons,
You're
and this should be fine. By the way, if you have kind of a messed up controller, just thought I'd point this out to you.
Breathe, Michael.
But nonetheless, Michael will actually be doing all three of these sessions every time you start yoga. Sorry for that dead spot there.
All right.
Remember, children, do not fear the unknown. We are the unknown. Show us, Amanda.
I don't think Michael's up to this.
He may surprise you. Plank.
Plank?
Chaturanga.
Chata. Yeah.
Feel the flow. Everything is flowing in me. Mike, would you?
Alright, this is the last one. The downward dog. Yeah, that may be something that YouTube may deem sexual, at least the algorithm does, but this is an actual yoga position. It's supposed to strengthen your back and strengthen your legs. But whatever the case is, Michael is going to be doing the downward dog as his last routine in yoga. Because after this mission is done, you will be able to do yoga in your house. Now, there is one last thing I gotta mention. Only Michael can do yoga. Trevor and Franklin will not be able to do so. And again, this one would be really hard if your controller starts acting up. Oh yeah, and by the way, if you miss Q on most of these on these commands, Michael may actually hurt himself. I'm not kidding. Yes, you can actually hurt yourself in yoga. I've done it before and it was a pain in the ass.
No vanity. Come on.
So, with that said, we're done with the downward dog and this yoga session. And now for the bullshit, folks.
So, you have come a long way today, Mikhail. Yes, later you will cry like a baby.
Yeah, right.
His chakras are completely blocked. Don't worry about him.
Show me the downward dog. I'm glad we have helped with your impotence, Mikhail.
What'd you say?
Your sexual energies have been blocked for too long. Back into my pelvis. Back.
What?
Back. Yes, there you go.
Oh!
What?
Hey, enough of that shit!
Yoga is the answer, Mikhail. But what is the question?
Why am I such a moron?
We are leaving and we are never coming back.
Good!
You are alone, you pathetic psychopath.
Fuck you! And that phony French fucking yogi!
What an asshole!
Jimmy!
Yes, he too has been fucking Michael's wife. And once again, Michael got cucked. This time by the yoga instructor. At least we aren't pulling people's houses down this time around, although it would be great to pull his house down, because he actually does make money. Still, we're gonna have to go to Jimmy and spend some quality time with him to try to get out the house.
Nice TV. Did I pay for that?
Yeah, you smashed the other one, didn't you?
All right, come on. I want to go for a ride.
I gotta meet a friend.
All right, so I'll go meet him with you. Come on, I want to get out of the house. I'm not going alone.
Come on. This is fucking bullshit.
Well, Jimmy,
Bullshit.
you really are an
Threatening to
asshole.
molest your online
But
buddies.
we're about to
Bullshit.
come to
They're
that
not
moment
my
where
buddies.
he is a
They're the
complete
only
and
people you
utter
speak to.
dick. For the time being, we're going to have to drive Jimmy over to his drug spot. Remember that humongous brick of weed? Yeah. Jimmy actually has a dealer for that,
Where's your
and
friend?
that dealer is
Shot?
literally in Burger Shot. But that's not all that dealer has, as you will soon find out. Whatever the case, we get to hear
Yeah,
Jimmy
nice to see
being
the
a
kid
whiny,
still hanging out at
bitchy
the burger
millennial,
joints.
even
Yeah,
though
the
that
guys
motherfucker
go down
has
to the
still
diner after class
caused
every day.
Michael
Milkshake,
his boat.
fries.
Seriously,
You know, you're
fuck
really
Jimmy.
creeping me out.
I'm trying to relate to you.
And if the algorithm don't like my language, well, too bad. That's my opinion of him.
Some nostalgia trip.
And also the entire DeSantas family.
Says the dope smoking game
Because
playing,
Tracy's
living
not
home
here,
him a living
and
millennial.
that actually is an indication that she had already moved out of the house with Michael and went with Fabien long before this happened. Amanda just needed a reason to move out, and Yoga was that reason.
I love you.
So
Sorry if
yeah,
I don't express that correctly.
this is an orchestrated plan by both Tracy and Jimmy.
Oh, now you're an
And
armchair
needless to say,
psychologist, just like the rest
this
of the
is an asshole move by all of them, especially since Michael is getting caught by the FIB because of them.
head.
Remember, it was the tennis coach that started this whole ordeal with him having to rob a bank to pay Madrazo off. Oh, don't worry, we'll see Madrazo later on in the game. And more importantly, it's the same with Jimmy stealing his boat, and also Jimmy going to the dealer with his credit card to buy a, well, cash scam car,
There he
basically.
is, the friendly neighborhood drug dealer.
Yo,
Brother man, what's
Man,
up?
what's
How you
up,
doing?
man? Good to see you. What are you turning tricks to pay for this shit, huh? Hey, who's the old man?
It's my dad.
Oh, all right, Mr. DeSanto.
Yeah, you the kid selling Jimmy pot by the pound?
Ah, Jimmy, bro, your dad's funny, man.
Come on, do this shit and let's get going.
Oh, yeah, you got that other thing?
Oh yeah.
Come on, man. What the fuck? Jimmy.
Just hold on a second. Oh, all right, later on.
Careful with that.
Hey, let's bounce.
As I was saying, you may think this would be a harmless family outing, and then you stop and remember that Jimmy actually was going to a drug dealer.
Now what?
Can we
What
just
do you
get back
think
to
that
the
man
house,
had?
please?
Drugs. And that special drink that Michael is drinking right now is laced with LSD. Fuck you,
what do you
Jimmy!
think?
I'm driving.
Because
And you'll
normally
start
you're
to see it
stuck between the
as
white
you keep
lines
driving.
and the
And
pedestrian
as you
kinda
keep
guy.
driving,
Fine.
Jimmy will
Give it here.
tell you to drink. And, oh no! Wait, the screen's not getting blurry just yet. He has it now it's starting to get blurry.
Okay.
Oh no.
Maybe when we get home.
And the more you're
who's the
drinking,
square now?
the more that he's gonna keep on swerving out of control, and he's taking a drink and he's got his body full of LSD. Fuck you, Jimmy. Go to hell, you fat bastard. Seriously, I should have ran your ass over when I had the chance. Ugh. And even if you hang out with Jimmy, or you try to be friends with Jimmy, he still does this. So there's nothing you could do.
Oh, stop it! Oh, what was in that? It's harmless. Vets have been using it for decades. You anesthetize me? You fucking
I'm protecting
shit.
you from yourself.
Also, I took money from your bank account and I'm moving out. All right?
You're too crazy, Dad. Fuck.
Jimmy!
Wait, I'm the crazy one. You took my yacht. You went there trying to buy a cash card with my card. And now you just took my fucking car and just left me out in the street high as a kite to get robbed by random people. Fuck you, Jimmy. Fuck you. But nonetheless, Michael is still tripping off of LSD. And yeah, he's literally out in the middle of public. This is no way to treat anybody's father. I don't care. I mean, to be fair, if he was an asshole to you, yes. But Jimmy kind of deserved it. All the wrong things that he did, he deserved to have Michael at least pop him beside the head a couple of times. And, yeah, while Michael thinks that he's being abducted by aliens and anal probe, he actually got robbed of all of his clothes by the homeless, and luckily he retained his wallet, but still. Michael is practically in the middle of Los Santos in his underwear. And by the way, this is actually a long sequence too, so you can stay in the air as long as you want, but try to land as close to your house as humanly possible. That will make this mission go by a lot faster. I tried to do that, but unfortunately that did not work. So I'm just going to soar and glide straight to the house, and thankfully I don't die in this segment. Still, the hell with Jimmy. And you have practically lost whatever outfit you wore during this entire time because of the fact that it got robbed by burglars. And let me rephrase, when I said I am the crazy one, no. My family's the crazy one for concocting this evil plan that leave Michael out in the middle of the damn alleyway to be robbed. And now, well, at least I'm close to home, but still. And at least I'm coming down off of my high, but still.
You little shit.
We're not even close to home. I gotta wait till I'm completely off of the drugs, because Michael is staggering every time he steps forward, so he's not actually gonna be able to run. And unfortunately, we're not even close to our house yet. We're at least a few meters away, but still. Let's go take a car and let's head back there. Unfortunately, both cars, Amanda and for the time being your car, is in the possession of Jimmy. So guess what? You literally don't have a car for the time being. Not until later on in the game. But Jimmy will personally trick out your car. Just saying. So on that note, we're done here. And once again to DeSantas. Just saying. I mean, they did not have that to do.
Hello? I'm back!
Michael, I think you finally lost your mind. Your recent behavior and the company you've been keeping already had me very concerned. Now you've taken to attacking my Fabien, who is a close friend, and then Jimmy said you took drugs while driving him in your car. We've decided to move out for a while. You promised me you'd change, and you haven't changed a bit. I know you say I always act like I'm in a movie. Well, this isn't that. I think I'm gonna speak to a lawyer. I'm just really confused. Please don't try to contact us and try not to get yourself killed. Amanda.
Fuck.
Once again, let me reiterate the fact that Jimmy drugged Michael, took his car, also took his credit card to buy some cheap cash car, which was a part of a credit card fraud scandal, took his yacht. Tracy was prostituting herself on boats and on national television, and Amanda fucked the tennis coach, which in turn got me back into the criminal underworld. Sorry, I had stuttered there. And I'm the crazy one. Robbed $30,000 and my car. And now she's filing for a divorce. Who's the crazy one again? Oh wait, it gets even worse. Remember that TV that was in the den? They took that. They took the projector too. And moved it in Jimmy's room. They even took the maid, for God's sakes. The maid is gone. That's some absolute BS. Oh yeah, and Jimmy also said that he's going to be borrowing the car for a while, so it will be after a couple of missions that Michael gets his car back. And Jimmy will basically cut off all contact with you, as will Amanda, so you won't be able to hang out with them for a while. And even after all of this, Tracy will still be a bitch to you, so yeah, there's that. But wait, it gets even worse. Remember that guy we took in the last part?
That's not the name in your file,
Guess
Michael.
what?
Steve Haynes here.
Next part,
Agent Douchebag.
we're gonna actually do what the IAA couldn't do and get information out of him. However, our methods will be a lot more extreme. Worse than dry docking. So on that part, look forward to that in the next episode of Grand Theft Auto 5, where we torture a poor Ferdinand Karnoff until he speaks. And once again, it's a video game. Don't take it personally. See you guys next time.